Okay, Wildcats, today we're looking at journal page 20, formulate 3 variable systems. Steps to formulate and solve a system. Step 1, define the variables. Step 2, write the equations. Step 3, solve the system. Step 4, explain the solution in sentence form. All right, if you would, update your notes. All right, now your notes are updated. Let's take a look at the examples. Here's got a little bright, whoa, too dark. And sorry, let's just adjust some lighting there. All right. Example 1. At the arcade, Sammy won 2 blue tickets, 1 yellow ticket, and 3 red tickets for 1,500 total points. Jonathan won 1 blue ticket, 2 yellow tickets, and 2 red tickets for 1,225 total points. Ulissa won 2 blue tickets, 3 yellow tickets, and 1 red ticket for a total of 1,200 points. Determine the point value of each type of ticket. Okay, so we need to define the variable. Okay, so let's use capital B for blue points. Let's use capital Y for yellow points. And let's use capital R for red points. Okay, now let's write our equations. After we get focused a little bit. All right. Now it says at the arcade, Sammy won 2 blue tickets. So it's 2B plus 1 yellow plus 3R equals 1,500 points. Okay, now let's look at the next. Jonathan won 1 blue, so 1B plus 2Y plus 2R, and that equals 1,225 points. And Ulissa won 2 blue plus 3 yellow plus 1 red equals 1,200 points. All right. Now, it looks like if we multiply the second equation, let's number these equations. So it's equation 1, it's equation 2, it's equation 3. Okay. It looks like if we multiply equation 2 by -2, the b's will eliminate. So let's do that. So 2b plus 1y plus 3r equals 1,500. That's equation 1. And then we're going to multiply equation 2 by -2. So that's -2b minus 4y minus 4r equals -2450. And that's equation 2 times -2. Okay. And let me see this a little bit. There we go. All right. So now the b's cancel. 1y minus 4y is -3y. 3r minus 4r is minus 1r equals 1,500 minus 2450 is -950. And this is going to be equation 4. Now it looks like if we multiply equation 3 by -1, the b's will cancel. Okay? Let's just circle that because we're going to need that shortly. Okay, so now we're using equation 1 again. So 2b plus 1y plus 3r equals 1500. Well, that's equation 1. And now we're going to use equation 3, but multiply by -1. So that's negative 2b minus 3y minus 1r equals negative 1200. And that's equation 3 times -1. Okay, the b's cancel. 1y minus 3y is minus 2y. 3r minus 1r is plus 2r equals 1500 minus 1200 is 300. And that's equation 5. Okay. All right. Now we need to look at the equation 4 and 5 to eliminate a variable. It looks like if we multiply equation 4 by 2, the r's will cancel. So let's do that. So 2 times -3 is -6y minus 2r equals -950 times 2 is -1900. And that's equation 4 times 2. And then equation 5 we just leave alone, -2y plus 2r equals 300. That's just equation 5. All right, 6y minus 2y is -8y. The r's cancel equals -1600. Well, divide both sides by -8. Y equals 200. So the yellow points are worth 200 each. Okay, now we can use the equation 4 or 5 to solve for y. Really doesn't matter, just use equation 4. So that's -3 times 200 minus 1r equals -950. Okay, well that's -600 minus 1r equals -950. We're going to add 600 to both sides, so -1r equals -350. Divide both sides by -1, r equals 350. So the red points are worth 350 points. Okay, now I'm going to want to use equation 1, 2, or 3 to solve for b. I'm going to say you use equation 2 because there's a 1 in front of the b. So b plus 2 times 200 plus 2 times let me make sure I said it right. 2 times 350 equals 1225. Well, that's b plus 2. It's 2 times 200 is 400 plus 2 times 350, which is 700. So is 1100. So b plus 1100 equals 1100 and 1225. Sorry. We're going to subtract 1100 from both sides. So b equals 1225 minus 1100 is 125 points. Okay, so we want to write this as a statement. And it says determine the point value of each ticket. The point value of the blue tickets is 125. The yellow tickets is 200. and the red ticket is 350 points. All right, go ahead and finish up example 1. All right, let's take a look at example 2. All right. In a fruit salad, there are 2 bananas. There are 2 more bananas than apples and 8 times as many cherries as apples. If a total of 22 pieces of fruit are used, how many of each type are in the salad? So step 1, define the variable. So let's do this. A is equal to the number of apples. B is equal to the number of bananas. And C is the number of cherries. Okay. Little adjustment there. All right. Now let's write the equation. So it says in a fruit salad there are 2 more bananas than apples. That means the bananas are equal to the apples plus 2. It says there are 8 times as many cherries as apples. So the cherries are 8 times the apples. And it says there are a total of 22 pieces of fruit. So A plus B plus C equals 22. Now, what's cool about this system, if you notice that B is equal to with respect to A, and C is equal to with respect to A. So we can substitute B and C into the equation, and we'll only have the variable A. So let's do that. So A plus B is A plus 2, plus C is 8A. So 8A equals 22. Now you'll notice that we only have A, so now let's combine terms. So we have 1A, and we really don't need the parentheses because there's nothing in front of B. So we have 1, 2, plus 8 is 10A, plus we're done with those. We're left with plus 2 equal 22. Okay, well, subtract 2 from both sides. 10A equals 20. Divide both sides by 10. A equals 2. Now, with A, it's very simple to find the banana cherries. We substitute 2 in for A in each of these equations. So B equals 2 plus 2, which equals 4. So B equals 4. Okay, and then C equals 8 times 2, which is 16. So C equals 16. Okay, let's finish up by writing a sentence. So there are 2 apples, 4 bananas, and 16 cherries. All right, if you would finish up example 2 and start working on your assignment and have a wonderful Wildcat day.